Hey ladies, so I'm jumping on to share with you our hostess coaching training that I've been trying to do since last month, and then time just got away from me. So basically this is what you are to do once you book that party. This is what you want to do with the hostess. This is how it's going to help you get a successful party if and when your hostess follows these instructions. If you're telling her this stuff and she's not doing it, it's not your fault if she doesn't have a successful party. You're giving her the tools that she needs to have a successful party, and unfortunately you do get those hostesses that don't want to work for it, would rather have you do everything, and you end up with a zero party. Again, not your fault unless you're not reaching out and doing some of these things. You don't have to do all of them. Just try to do some of them. I know I don't do it all the time. Life happens. I get it. And when that party isn't successful, then we're both to blame for that. So what happens? So here's the thing. You're at a party or you're on an online party, and one of the guests wants to book a party with you. They say, hey, I'd like to book a party next month, whether that's from your booking post that you posted in your online party. You should always have one. I know I include one in the script. So whether it's that post or you're reaching out by asking, or it's in your customer group, or she comes to you during the home show, or it's during your booking game at your home show, you definitely want to have one of those as well. First thing you want to do is you want to set a date. You want to set a date for, if it's online, automatically give her the 1st or the 15th, because you want to keep, like we did in the booking training, you want to keep those open for 2 weeks for online to try and hit 2 paydays. So that's what I do. When somebody says, hey, I want to book a party, you don't give them the option to choose the date, because then they're going to give you the runaround. You want to say the 1st or the 15th. That's it. I've got openings on the 1st and the 15th. Never say, well, this is my availability on these days. I used to do that. Ended up being a total mess. Now I'm just saying 1st or the 15th. Give them the date. Don't say, okay, reach out to me when it's a good date for you. No, 1st or 15th of the month. If it's in the middle of June, like say for instance somebody tells you today that they want to book a party, is tomorrow the 15th? No, tomorrow's not the 15th. Say, okay, great, I've got an opening on the 15th. That's a week to prepare. Let's get that invite going. So she books a party. Now what do you do? If you're at a home show, you always want to have your hostess packets on hand, at least 3, at least. Will you use them all? Probably not. Will you use one? Fingers crossed. So once you book that party, you want to give her this hostess packet right away. It doesn't have to be this cool folder. It can be, in a cheap dollar store folder. I think I got these because they were on sale. I don't know if I've gone over this stuff with you, but the first thing that you want to do is you want to tell her, hey, first things first. First thing I need you to do is fill out these labels. There's 40 labels here. You don't have to do labels. You can have a piece of paper with 1 through 40 on it if you want to. I need a list of 40 names and addresses. And then mail it back to me. I need to send out your invites right away. So that's the first thing you want to at least show her right away, is that, because that is the first thing that she needs to do. You want to encourage no more than 40 guests, whether that's online or at home, because honestly, 40 people, you're going to get about half, if not 10 to 20 people showing up online or at home. If she's got 20 people coming to her house, she is a socialite for sure. So definitely have her make a list of 40. Do 40 and 40. I've got a paper that I can share on that. It's 40 friends in 40 minutes. So you want to get her thinking about her 40. When it's online, I send a video from all of my online people, And what they do, the first video is on a piece of scrap paper. I want them writing down 40 people. It's your turn to color, not Mommy's turn. Mommy's doing something else. You color. So I have her grab a piece of a napkin or a scrap paper and write 40 people. Once she gets that list of 40 people, she can snap a picture and send it to me via messenger, text, whatever. Or she can just say, hey, I got my 40 people. Then I'm going to send her a second video, and that second video basically says, now I want you to go and personally invite, this is online only, by the way, I want you to personally invite them via text, call, email, or messenger. Keep your list handy, because you are going to check off everybody that says yes. So out of those 40 people, say she gets 15 that say yes, invite me to your online party. She's going to tell you, okay, I got 15 out of 40. We want to try for 20. We want to try for 20 for online. So what I have her do is, did you get anybody that didn't respond at all? And if she says yes, say, okay, how long ago did you message them? If it's been a couple days, just kind of say, hey, just reaching out to, send a follow-up message. Hey, just reaching out to see if you saw my message about my 31 party. I really think that you would enjoy da-da-da-da-da in the catalog. Just kind of help her to help them. And then if she gets, the 20 or close to, I do have some that say I really can only get the 15. Then I'll say, okay, and I'll send them the third video. And the third video is basically me saying, okay, I am now setting up your group. I've sent you your group link. Now I want you to invite only the people that said yes. So she's going to take all those people that wrote or that she checked yes to, and she's going to only invite those people. So your group should only be about 15 to 20 people, or your guest list, your event, whatever, should only be 15 to 20 people. Should never be the 100, the 200, whatever. And remember to tell her only the 15, because of those 15, only half is going to be active. So again, only 7 to 8 people are either going to order or be active. So once you tell her that, then you want to tell her, make sure you participate. Whether it's every single time I post, or at the end of the night you go through the day's post and comment. Imagine yourself, and I tell her this. Imagine that you are at a friend's house, at a friend's party, like they're having this party at home, and all you do is sit there and smile. That is what a like on an online party is. So you want her to try and comment all the time. So that's basically what I do for online coaching, but I'm going to walk you through the steps. So, because I got ahead of myself. So, encourage no more than 40 guests, the 40 and 40. You want to make sure that you have a customer special flyer on hand, or if they're booking online, make sure you have the customer graphic on hand, so then that way she can say, hey, I'm having a 31 party next month. This is what's on sale. Save your money. Or I'm having an online party next week. This is what's on sale. Then you'll include, I always include 2. One for her, one to pass around, and I always include a note. One catalog is for you to keep as your own. One is to share with anyone and everyone to collect orders. And I offer her the business flyer, which I need to update since now that our rewards is different. And then I have her make a wish list. So you want her to make a wish list. And then tell her when you're available to chat. Tell her that, hey, my son, this is what I tell him. My son is down for a good nap from 12 to 2. That's when I get a lot of my 31 stuff done, is from 12 to 2, Monday through Friday. If you have any questions and you want a quick response, I would suggest that you message me, call me, whatever, from 12 to 2. And then that way she knows that when to reach out for you. Then another thing, you can make this a challenge also. You can offer her an incentive, like an additional $10 hostess credit or free shipping or a free gift, whatever. You don't have to. I don't, just because a lot of them don't get a booking. Maybe I should offer something. Try to get her to get one booking off of her party. I know that kind of works for a lot of other direct sales company, but the company themselves actually does it. So you could offer her, say Sarah's my hostess. Say Sarah is going to get, I dropped my pen, hold on. So for every party Sarah books tonight or during her online party, I'm going to give her $10 hostess credit. Or you can even do, she can get $10 off her order when you book a party. So I think that worked really well for my Pampered Chef party. I got a lot of people got bookings because. Sorry. Okay, so because I asked a lot of people, hey, I get this much off if you book a party. You get this much off if you book a party. So try to have her shoot for one booking. Then that way you've automatically got one, either in July or August or whatever. Set a pre-party goal for, $200. I always send my hostesses with 5 order forms, and I ask her to try and collect at least 3 before the party even starts. So yes, you want to send this hostess packet well in advance. If this person books a party and says, let's start it tomorrow, say, I need about a week to 2 weeks to book this party. Even if you have 0 parties on the books. Like I just booked a party today. I have none in June. But I would love to have this party this month, especially for that incentive. But I want to make sure that I'm giving her the best hostess coaching possible, so I booked it for July 1st. So anyways, off on a tangent. Set a pre-party goal for $200, or anything really. It could be $100, it could be, get one order. It's whatever's comfortable for you. And then you want to make sure that you follow up a couple days prior. Ask how many, if you've heard nothing from her after she said that she's gotten her 40. Follow up with her a couple days prior. Say, hey, how many people are we expecting to come to your online party, your home party? And then again, how many haven't responded? If they haven't responded, how many days has it been since you last messaged them? Then you want to set a close date. If it's a home show, do you want to close it that night? Or do you want to keep it open for a couple more days? If I have mine, I usually book my home shows on Saturdays. So if we don't close it that day, I extend it to the next Friday because then I know it's a payday. Try to flip your hostess. So I did this with my sister, with Angel. What I did was she had I can't remember how much she had, but I did the math on my phone, and I just showed her the total, and she said, what's that? I said, that's how much I'm making from your party right now. And I think it was like $225. I said, that's half of your kit right there. I said, everything's being shipped to you. I said, but that's half of your kit right there. If you get, this many orders, or another 2 orders of this much, then you'll have your full kit back. She ended up getting her first. It was in March, so she got the double hostess credits. She got her first start swell, and the hostess benefits because she flipped her party. So it might seem like it would be a lot of work to order or re-enter all of those orders, but if you total up everything first before you enter it into your app, and just do the 25% commission and say, hey, this is how much I'm making from your party, and it only took me a couple hours a day, or 3 posts a day online, or 3 hours at a home show, and this is how much I'm making off of your friends. And then give that booking. So remember, if she got that one booking, then you can give that booking to her, and this party that she's hosting would be her launch party. So that's what it means to flip your hostess. And then you want to do a thank you gift. So when I do a home show, what I do is I go to the dollar store and I get those rocks. Unless they've hosted with me before and I've already done it, then I think of something else. But usually I get the black rocks and I get the metallic Sharpies. And when people come in or wherever we are, I hand them the Sharpie and I hand them a rock and I say, describe the hostess in one word. And when they've all done that, I get another little, like a glass bowl from the Dollar Tree. So it's like $2 for the gift. The hostess doesn't need to know that you only spent $2 on her. It's the words that really count. And then you say, so I just want to thank Sarah for introducing me to all of you, and as a gift from me to her for supporting my business, here is a bowl of rocks, and every single rock is written on from your party guests, and this is what they think of you. And she thinks it's very thoughtful, and she might cry depending on who she is. So that's that. So basically, in a nutshell, after all of that, I know it seems like a lot, but break it down into four points of contact. The first is when she books the party. So break it down. First initial contact, she books the party. You're going to go through the hostess packet. You're going to encourage no more than 40 people. You're going to share the customer specials, the catalogs, and the order forms, and the business sheet. So 5 things in that first the first point of contact. So that's point of contact number 1. The second time you should contact her is if it's online, when she gets this. If it's from a home show, give her about 3 to 4 days to go through that herself. So the second point of contact is when you tell her to build her wish list. Let her know when your availability is. Try to get her the one booking. Set the pre-party goal. So that's 4. So wish list, availability, when your availability is. Try to get her to get one booking, and then the sales goal. So that's follow-up number 2. Follow-up number 3 is the follow-up 2 to 3 days prior to the party. Set a close date, and then you try to flip her, especially if she's already got some orders. Try to flip your hostess. And then the 4th one is the thank you. So that's basically your hostess coaching in a nutshell. If you want a sheet of all of these things, actually I will do that. There's a hostess coaching checklist, which you can find on 31 Today, and I will also offer my little notes, my cheat sheet notes here. I'll type those up and upload that to you also. So that is basically the hostess coaching training. And I hope it helps. I hope it works. I really want you all to be successful in this. So that's that. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below, and I will try to answer them. Have a good rest.